Alright, what's up? Brand new day today. So today, oh cool, I'm gonna be working on a trunk setup with hardwood. So I know initially I said I didn't want to do hardwood because it would take too long and too much work and whatnot, but I don't want the carpet to sag in the back if I put stuff on it. So the only way to actually do this is to make the trunk out of hardwood. And yeah, so instead of building a whole support and whatnot, I'm just gonna do the hardwood and then build everything on top of that. So I'm gonna get started with that today. I've made some sort of a template. Like, we have piece number 1. As you can see, it's just a tiny cut in that corner. And then this. So I'm gonna use a jigsaw. The blade is currently broken on that jigsaw, so I'm gonna have to find out if I can get a better blade and see how it goes. Anyways, wish me luck. Also, I realized like I haven't recorded much of me actually working on the car, just because I feel like everything's so redundant. I've done like coilovers a million times. I don't know. You guys know how to take a control arm on and off, and to take your rear suspension out and the front suspension out. If not, I don't know. It's really not that hard. It's like Lego. So anyways, I'm gonna continue with this and just walk you through if I run into anything. I'm also not like I don't suck at woodworking, but it's just not something I do often, so I'm not very skilled at it. Yeah, so wish me luck. I hope this goes okay. It's a terrible cut. That sucks. This is the cut. I don't even know what part of the car this fits, so we're gonna hope it's not as bad as it actually looks. Ew. Okay, this like line roughly is what I'm going for with the curve, if you can see that. So I'll show you how amazing my jigsaw skills are. Also, this blade is like half broken, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to look like, but most likely half broken. And I think it's a metal blade, but whatever. No, it's not a metal blade, I lied. I start on the board. I didn't follow the line at all. I went like close to it. Now I'm gonna follow it. So I got half of the wood trunk finished. I just did like from the back to the front about 60-70%. I'm gonna do the rest a little later. I'll explain why. This is the tank. I attached it on top of the wood plank. This is the lastmost plank, so this will be right behind the seat. And then there's a fitting underneath. So that is my drain and my drain valve and my pressure relief valve, just in case. So if the tank, just for safety reasons, if it goes over 200 psi, everything will release. This is my pressure switch, which tells the compressors when to come on. I haven't wired that into the relay yet, just because if I do that, then I can't move around that piece of wood too much. So before I get to that, I wanted to go over, so what did I do in here? So this is my compressor layout. As you can see, my water traps here. This is some ghetto, like, I found one of these clip bracket things, so I just screwed it into the wood and I zip tied it. And it's insane how like actually sturdy this thing is. Yeah, in that case, I really did not want to drill into the car to put a ground in, but I don't think I have any other choice. So I went and did that for the compressors, because the compressors are heavy load and they need a solid ground. So I decided to just do that over there. I'm gonna ground the pressure switch, I'm gonna ground the main harness, and I'm gonna ground the water traps all together in one location. So it's 4 grounds in one location. I might split it up just because what if I have to take like the tank out temporarily and things like that. So we'll see. Still undecided. That is where I'm currently at. I've just been like non-stop for the last like 3 hours maybe, and I've just like whatever my mind thinks of next, I'm just doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. Halfway through something, I'll be like, okay, let's do electrical stuff, and I'll be like, okay, let's go cut some wood, or like not. I'm all over the place, but like I'm making progress, so I feel like it's not a bad method the way I'm doing this. But yeah, it's my first time trying my best. We'll see. We'll definitely optimize it as we go. Thank you guys for watching so far. I'm like a maniac, mad scientist while I'm doing this, because I'm just so obsessed right now. I'm hyper focused on this. Too much rambling. Anyways, peace. Okay, I'm back, but let's go over everything that I did. So front left, hosed up. I haven't connected it yet because I still have to adjust height and everything. Front right, same thing. I passed it through the fender. Same thing I did with the subwoofer wire on the other side. Not subwoofer, but the big thick power wire. Passed it through the fender, inside the door grommet, out from there, inside all of this, hidden away. My poor door. And then through here, same thing. In between, all the way to the back to the manifold area. So my next plan of action, just to get the rears also wired up to the manifold. Wait, that's dealt with and I don't have to touch the rears after that. Okay, the car is officially ready to start. I'm not gonna put it on the ground, I'm just gonna switch it on. I have the controller in my hand, we're gonna connect it. Alright, so first up, let's get the controller connected. I wired it in right here to the left side. I have to figure out how to mount it and everything, but everything's a later issue. Alright, controller is officially in. I'm gonna start the car. Access key not detected? What do you mean? It's in my pocket. What? I think the battery's dead. No freaking way. It's right here. Access key disabled? What does that mean? Oh shit! No way! Let's go! Compressors are on. Okay, I'll show you the remote. 0 PSI in the tank yet. 0 PSI everywhere. Verbunden, I don't know what language it is. 5 PSI in the tank is building pressure. No way. That's loud as shit. Oh my god. Down. But the compressors are so loud, when did it turn off? When the tank hits 200 PSI. The tank's at freaking 15 PSI because it keeps leaking. Alright, we're gonna have to figure something out. Anyways, yeah, now it's time for the problem shooting to begin. Let's listen for leaks. Nope, I guess not. That's a good sign. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave. I have to leave this piece separate along with the next piece I put in, just so I can like open this up whenever I really want to. But that's kind of cool. What? That's actually really cool. What setup was definitely worth it, I think so. Okay, so we're gonna put about ride height 70 in the front, 60 in the rear, and then we're gonna drop the car now. Oh, I'm scared. Because I didn't put it in park. Okay, hold this. Just hold it and point it to the car.
This way, this way.
Correct picture.
Hold it straight.
Okay, let's go.
Watch, okay? Be careful.
Oh, just lowering it now. 1, 2, 3, go.
Wait. Okay, ready? I'll go more. Wait, how low is it?
Very low. Yeah, but you have to check the wheels in front. Eh?
Yo!
That's okay, that's okay.
Are you serious? Oh my days, let's go. Huh?
It won't run with this. No, you have to raise it.
No, I need to touch the ground. I'm not low enough yet. Okay, it's dark and it's not like exactly where I want it. but let's go over some stuff, okay? So let's go. I think I'm running about 10 psi in the front bags and 8 psi in the rear. So this is not recommended. You really shouldn't air out to almost nothing. It should be like 20 to 30 psi. So I still have space to lower the car in the front. I'm gonna lower it. See, the goal is fender to lip. The lip has to touch the fender, and I don't care. I'm going to get it. Okay, the ground is one thing, but I want that fender to lip no matter what. The rear, yeah, I'm tucking, so I don't need to drop as much psi as I'm doing. Same thing on the other side. So it's all quite even, which is really good. I do need an alignment. I want to see what the max camber I can get is. I had to remove my bottom adjustable, the SPC bolts that come for the bottom. They give you an additional 2.5 degrees range of camber, and I have to remove them because they don't freaking fit the bottom portion of the strut. So I really wanted it, but I guess I'm not going to be able to use it. That's okay, it is what it is. But yeah, this is where I'm at so far. We'll see what more I can do. I have to get an alignment and then get everything else dialed in. I do need to order my Alibaba wheels, which I think I can do. Running a 3mm spacer at the front, these are plus 35s. I think I'm gonna go plus 30. I think I can push it to plus 30 or like 32. 30 should be fine, honestly. So we'll see. I think I want the alignment first and then figure out the Alibaba wheels, but I might just have to order them and then use spacers if I need to, which is kind of not my thing, but we might have to do it. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Where's the light? That is the build. I can't believe I bagged my car. That took a long time, but it was really worth it, I would say. Now when I can dial everything in and get perfect, like I want perfect, so it's gonna be so worth it when I'm able to get that fender to lip and then raise the car and drop it whenever I want. That's amazing. Plus I did it myself, which is such like a huge like, oh, who did you pay to get your installation done? Me pay for installation? Get out of here. But it's really fun. I really enjoyed the process, actually. It was tiring and it took a lot of work, but I enjoyed it, and it's something I got to like really apply myself into. So I had a good time. I had an amazing time doing this, and I can't wait to actually dial everything in perfectly. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Like, the build is just building, right? I'm not gonna stop. I don't know what else I need to do to this car. I've done a lot, but I'm gonna get more cars and then we'll see what I have to do with those. So follow my Instagram, Impressive with 3 Z's, IMPREZZZIVE. Follow my other Instagram page, JD Customs Co, where I'm gonna work on people's cars. So I've already done a few. I'm gonna keep going. Now, I've already done so many, might as well start recording them and post them so I can get more and more people come in. So that's a big goal of mine. Yeah, follow along with the journey, the process. This is, gotta love the process. Build the journey, build the process. This is the grind that I love. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. Bye.